Hi there. Hope you have a fantastic day today. This lesson, I will teach you how to solve differential equations. Of course, there's a PDF file versions on the description below for you to download so you can work with me. Otherwise, let's go straight into it. First one, to solve these kind of differential equations, so what we need to do, we need to separate dx with x and dy with y. So let me just times dx first. So that is dy is x y squared dx. And we need to separate y with dy, x with dx. So what I do, I just divide this by y squared. I divide this by y squared. So that cancel out. So dy over y squared is the same as y power of -2 dy is x dx. So now I just integrate both sides. So I integrate the left hand side. I have to do the same thing on the right hand side. So we integrate y power of -2 dy. So we just need to add 1 to -2, become -1. So that is y power of -1 over -1 is equal to integrate x will give me x squared over 2. So x squared over 2. There you go. So now we need to add a constant c plus c. Don't forget. So now we just simplify this because we need to solve for y. Now to do this, I just bring the y down. This is exactly the same as -1 over y is x squared. I just times 2. So that means add 2c over 2. So there you go. So now what I do, I just flip both sides. So that becomes -y is equal to 2 over x squared plus 2c. So now I just divide by negative. So therefore, y is -2 over x squared plus 2c. So there you go. Part B. So again, we just need to separate dy with y and dx with x first, okay? So this is 2e to the power of x. So we just make dx on the same side. So I just do cross multiply. So that becomes y. dy is 2e to the 2x dx. So now just integrate both sides. So integrate this and I integrate this. So we integrate y dy will give me y squared over 2. So y squared over 2. So don't forget, if we integrate e to the f of x dx, so we just differentiate f of x, that give me f dash x, and we over that. So that is equal to 1 over f dash x e to the f of x. And we add a constant c, okay? So now we just differentiate this, give me 2. So therefore, we just over 2. So that is this. 2 e to the 2x divided by 2. We add a constant c, don't forget, okay? And these 2 cancel out. So that becomes, so y squared over 2 give me e to the 2x at c. Now we solve for y, don't forget. So we times 2 on both sides. So that becomes y squared is 2e to the 2x with plus 2c. So we square root both sides. So don't forget, every time we square root, we need to have a positive and a negative answer. So therefore, y is plus or minus 2e to the 2x plus 2c square root. So there you go. Part C. So we just need to separate x with dx and then y with dy. So in this case, I just do cross multiply. So this becomes square root of y. dy is cos of x dx. So square root of y is exactly the same as y power of a half. So that becomes y power half dy is cos of x dx. So now I integrate both sides. So this means that I integrate on the left hand side. I do the same thing on the right hand side. So we integrate y power half. So we just add 1 to a half. That gives me 3 over 2. So that means y power of 3 over 2. So y power of 3 over 2. And we need to divide by 3 over 2. But then if we divide by 3 over 2, we can flip the fractions, become times. So we times 2 over 3. So the answer is 2 over 3. That is, integrate cos will give me sine of x. So that becomes sine of x. And do not forget, we need to add a constant c. So now we just need to solve for y. So let me just times 3 on both sides. So that will give me 2y 3 over 2 is 3 sine of x. We add 3c. So now I divide by 2 on both sides. So that will give me y 3 over 2 is 3 sine of x at 3c over 2. And we need to solve for y. So don't forget, I power 3 over 2, let's say, is equal to x. So to get rid of the power of 3 over 2, so we can simply power of 2 over 3 on this side. And power of 2 over 3. So these two cancel. So that means I is x power 2 over 3. Right? So we do the same thing on here. So now, so we can simply bracket power of 2 over 3. And this one, power of 2 over 3. So these two cancel, these three cancel. So that becomes y is 3 sine of x, we add 3c over 2. That is power of 2 over 3. So there you go. Part D. So let me just times dx on both sides. So that will give me dy is x power half y squared dx. Because square root of x is same as x power half. So now I just divide by both sides by y squared. So that means divide this by y squared, divide this by y squared. So this cancel out. So this means that dy over y squared is same as y power of negative 2 dy is x power of half dx. So now I integrate both sides. So integrate on this side, I integrate on this side. To integrate y to the power of negative 2, which is add 1 to negative 2, becomes negative 1. So the answer is y to the power of negative 1 over negative 1. So y power of negative 1 over negative 1. That will give me, so we just go 1 plus a half, give me 3 over 2. So x power of 3 over 2. And we need to divide by 3 over 2. So we can flip the 3 over 2, become times. So times 2 over 3. So 2 over 3. And do not forget, we need to add a constant c. So there you go. Now we can just make it into one term. So that will give me for the right hand side. Okay. So that is 2x power of 3 over 2 at 3c divided by 3. And don't forget, we have x to the minus 1 over negative 1. We can bring the y down, become positive indices. So that is exactly the same as negative 1 over y. So now I just flip both sides. So that become negative y is 3 over 2x power of 3 over 2. Don't forget, if it's x power of 3 over 2, this is exactly the same as x power of 3 and square root of that. Okay, don't forget. So let me just write on here. So square root of this. And then we add 3c. So now we solve for y, we divide by -1. So go therefore, let me move this up a bit. So therefore, y is -3 over 2x to the power of 3 square root. And then we add 3c. Just extend it a bit. So there you go. Please pause the video and try this one yourself. Hi there, I'm back. How did you go? Let me just go through them with you. Before I do that, please do not forget to give me a thumb up and subscribe if you haven't done so you can help me to grow my channel. So let's get into it. So first one, I just do cross multiply. So this means that y power of 3 dy is x dx. So I integrate both sides. So integrate this, I integrate this. So integrate y power of 3 becomes y power of 4 divided by 4. And integrate x will give me x squared over 2. So x squared over 2. And don't forget, we need to add a constant c. So now, if I times 4 on both sides, because I need to get rid of fractions, so that becomes y power of 4 is 2x squared. We add 4c, because I times 4, okay, on every term. Now, we just need to take the fourth root of both sides. So that becomes y is equal to 2x squared. We add 4c and 4 root. Now, because of even root, we need to plus or a minus. Okay, so there you go. Part B. So we just do cross multiply. Remember, we need to separate y with dy, x with dx. So that means y squared dy is sine of 2x dx. Now I integrate both sides. So integrate on the left hand side, integrate on the right hand side. So integrate y squared will give me y power of 3 divided by 3. That will give me, integrate sine will give me negative cos. So negative cos of 2x. And don't forget, we divide by the differentiation of the angle. So differentiate 2x, it give me 2. So over 2. Now, after integrations, do not forget, we need to add a constant c. There you go. So I times 3 on both sides. So that means y power of 3 is negative 3 cos of 2x over 2. We add 3c. There you go. So now I just put minus 3 cos 2x over 2 plus 3c into one term. So that means we have a common denominator. So which is times 2 times 2. Okay. So now that's be like minus 3 cos of 2x. We add 6c over 2. So now I just do cube root on both sides. So y is negative 3 cos of 2x at 6c over 2 cube root of this. Okay, don't forget a small 3. So there you go. Part C. So if we do cross multiply, e power of y dy is square root of x is x power of half dx. So now I integrate both sides. Now integrate e to the y is exactly the same as e to the y. And then we equal to integrate x power of half. We add 1 to a half, give me 3 over 2. So x power of 3 over 2. And we divide by 3 over 2, which is flip the fractions, become times 2 over 3. So that will give me this. and we add a c. So now I just put them all in one term on the right hand side. So this is like this: 2x and x power 3 over 2 is equal to x power 3 square root. So I just write like this. And then we add 3c over 3. So now what we do, we have to solve for y. So this is e to the y. So I take log on both sides, that is log by e. It can be written as ln. So ln e to the y equal ln. So don't forget, every time we take log, we should have an absolute value, okay? Just in case, because we cannot take log of a negative number. So that is this. So 2x power 3 at 3c. So now ln of e to the y, that is y. So that means y is ln 2. We add 3c over 3. So there you go. Last one. So let me just cross multiply first. So that becomes square root of y dy is x dx. So square root y, it is y power half. So that is y power half dy is x dx. So I integrate both sides. So integrate this, integrate this. So half plus 1 is 1.5, or 3 over 2 in this case. So we just go y power 3 over 2 and over 3 over 2. So y power 3 over 2. And of course, we need to divide by 3 over 2. So we can flip the fractions, becomes time 2 over 3. So that means this is time by 2 over 3. So become 2 here, 3 there. So now that becomes x squared divided by 2. And we need to add a constant c after the integrations. So now let me just times 6 on both sides, because we need to get rid of the fractions. So if I times 6 on both sides, this becomes 4y power of 3 over 2, because I times 6 here. Okay, I times 6. So that becomes 3x squared plus 6c. So now I divide everything by 4, because it's solve for y. So that is y 3 over 2 is 3x squared. We add 6c. We divide this by 4. Again, okay, to solve this, we just go power up 2 over 3, power the whole lot by 2 over 3. So that 2 cancel, this 3 cancel. So now therefore, y is 3x squared plus 6c over 4, which is power of 2/3. So there you go. I hope you got all of them correct. And thank you so much for watching. Bye.